Thanks for coming back to the channel. This particular video is part of our playlist called Learn English Vocabulary. It is dedicated to helping you improve your understanding and use of English vocabulary. In today's video we are going to learn about the word company. The word company is one of the most frequently used words in the English language, which is why it has made its way to our top 100 list of most commonly used English nouns. Also, towards the end of the video, I will provide you with an exercise, so you can test your understanding of today's content. You can do the exercise watching the video, or download the PDF provided below the video description. Before we get started, do consider helping us. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, give a like, and hit that notification button. This way we can continue providing you with more educational videos like this one. The English word, company, has its origins in the Old French term, compagnie, first recorded in 1150, meaning a society, friendship, intimacy and body of soldiers, which came from the late Latin word companio. By 1303, the word referred to trade guilds. Usage of the term company to mean business association was first recorded in 1553. In modern English, the term company is generally used in the following different ways. It can be used to talk about a business or an organization. To refer to a group of people, such as actors, dancers, etc. To describe being with someone else, or related to one or more visitors. We'll kick off our analysis of the word company when it relates to a business organization. Let's first have a look at the most commonly used adjectives. Here are some examples. She was the head of a big company, meaning she is the manager. There are many large companies in China, commenting on the size of the companies. He's heading the logistics department in a medium-sized company. It's still only a small company today, but their product lineup promises a lot. A hot topic around the world is how many companies should be private and public in different sectors. As you can see, there are many different ways of describing companies. Other important examples include international companies, multinational companies, national companies and trading companies. You can of course also differentiate companies by sector. Example. They both work in a well-known insurance company. You can substitute the word insurance with any other word giving more details about the company. Now that we have established some of the most common adjectives to describe companies, let's now turn our attention to which verbs you can use with the word company. Here are a couple of examples. They decided to create the company in 2020. This means that they set up the company in 2020. The two sisters established the company in 2015, and it has since then grown into an international company. The company Nike was founded in 1964. To found means to establish. The private company is managed by the owner. However, he does rely on several employees and consultants to run the company. Next year the company will be acquired by a venture capital fund. I joined the company Google in the fall of 2021. This means that I started working there in the fall of 2021. In the examples above, the verb comes before the noun. There are also many useful verbs that come after the noun, company. The company produces ecological sandals assembled in the city of Frankfurt. In the 1990s, Apple expanded their product lineup too much, something Steve Jobs changed when returning in 1997. The company has been able to shrink its expenses quite a lot. The company went bankrupt after a number of difficult years, and was subsequently forced into liquidation. It's a pity. I loved their lemon juice. Unfortunately, the company went out of business. Let's take a brief look at which nouns can be used with company. The most commonly used nouns with company are the following. She is the company director. The company policy is to facilitate the creation of equal opportunities, not equal outcomes. Company profits have fallen after the pandemic. As mentioned in the introduction, you can also use company to talk about groups of people. These can be actors, dancers or similar. There are many shows on Broadway featuring large companies of performers and actors. The theater employs a small, but very qualified company of ballet dancers. Marvel Studios, in its early days, was very adept at hiring a well-known and respected company of actors to their superhero franchise. A very common use of company is when we talk about being with or around other people. She is very good company. She's bubbly, witty and an overall very pleasant person. Stay away from them. They are quite poor company. They always bully everybody. I've been living alone in the Canadian wilderness for 2 years now. Completely off the grid. So, I'm really happy about your company for a change. It's good to be here. I'll stay and keep you company for as long as I'm welcome. The caretakers decided that she needed some company. Here is another very useful example. She wanted a pet to keep her company. She had always been very fond of cats. And another one. I always enjoy his company. He's full of new and exciting ideas. I've found that Tim is always nervous in the company of his peers. What happened to Paul? I guess he kept bad company. That's why he ended up in jail. Lastly, you can also use company to talk about visitors. It looks like this. Sorry, I can't come over today. We're expecting company in the afternoon. You now have a much better understanding of the word company. To help you check your understanding of today's topic, we've put together an exercise that will highlight the main points today. It takes less than 5 minutes to complete. Simply follow the instructions, and don't forget you can download the exercise sheet by clicking on the link below the video description. If you don't have the time now, it's not a problem, as you can always return to this part at a later stage. Answers to the exercise will be given when the time is up. Good luck. Welcome back. Let's check the answers together. Please compare and contrast your answers with the answers on your screen now. Thank you very much for finding the time to watch today's lesson. It is recommended that you watch this lesson a couple of times, as this helps you further your language skills even more. If this video provided you with some value, do consider helping us. Subscribe, give a like and hit that notification button. This way you will never miss another video from us. Take care and see you in the next video.